Okay, everybody, welcome back. This is Aaron Utley. I'm at HUZZAH Hobbies in Ashburn, Virginia for their 2016 X-Wing Store Championship. This is the final round between Steve Dodd and Julian Horvath. Steve flying a little five-ship named TIE Mini Swarm, and Julian running 4 Hawks, all with TLT. He's got Palab, Torquil Mux, and a couple Spice Runners with TLT and feedback, and one of them with Greedo. Paul will step away for a minute, but in a moment I'll be joined once again by 3-time X-Wing World Champion Paul Heaver, who will be back with us in a sec. The guys are just getting set up. Looks like Steve took initiative, and we'll just watch him get set up, and the game will be underway here shortly. Here comes Paul back to the table. Paul, welcome back.
Hi. Did I miss any interesting chat or anything?
No.
Okay, good.
Basic setup stuff. Steve has taken initiative, and they're just setting up rocks.
They don't match on any pilot skills or anything.
And this, of course, these two players met in Swiss.
Yep.
With Steve narrowly edging Julian out.
Yeah. Steve had I think a total of like 3 hull left when he won. Like 1 hull in one ship and 2 hull in the other. Yeah.
In some other news from around the area, Ron Brandon today won the Imperial Assault Skirmish Store Championship at Dream Wizards up in Maryland. Just got a message from Richard Sue, who was playing in the Miniature Market Store Championship, which he won. So.
Oh wow, that's down in Florida, right? Or somewhere? Or
Miniature Market's like Omaha.
No. St. Louis. Oh, St. Louis. Right. Oh, yeah. Florida is cool stuff. Yeah. Okay.
So a nice win for Richard. Good guy.
Yep.
And we will see Richard soon at the 2016 Steel Open. He's going to come and play in.
Where he got all the things?
I don't. Yes, I think Richard's got all the things. But if you're watching and you like the mat, and you've heard me, I'm sure by now you've heard me talk about the Steel Open. If you'll check out the Steel Open at steelopen.com or search for Steel Open on Facebook, you see all about the events. 3-day private X-Wing event at the Battlefield, the Best Western Battlefield in Manassas, Virginia. We have a 48-player Armada tournament on Friday, a 120-person X-Wing tournament on Saturday, followed by a couple different events, an IA skirmish event and an epic event that's a little bit different, kind of fun. So if you're looking to attend a unique event and you'd like some cool swag and good prizes, check those out online and register. Those are coming up at the end of April.
And it's catered.
Catered, yeah. It's all-inclusive.
That's an all-inclusive tournament is the best thing.
Yep. Nobody has to go anywhere. Your registration covers all the food and drinks you want, covers meals the whole time there, unlimited soft drinks, unlimited sodas, and some really kind of over-the-top prize support. First place in each event, $250 in store credit here at HUZZAH Hobbies, the store we're at. They're our retail sponsor. And a bunch of really slick things that I've had made, like these playmats that you're looking at. So, please check it out if you're looking for something to do at the end of April. It's April 29th, 30th, and May 1st. And again, steelopen.com. If you're in the D.C. metro area, Northern Virginia, of course, come check out HUZZAH Hobbies, one of our best Northern Virginia stores, one of the nicest stores in the D.C. area. And they've just opened up a more casual gaming store in Sterling called HUZZAH Hobbies Junior. So if you have maybe some youngsters or people who are not interested in so much high-end competitive gaming, check that out. A lot of more casual card games and good games for younger gamers to get in without running into the higher-end competition that some of the older guys are into. So check that out at HuzzahHobbiesJunior.com. And it looks like our combatants here have shaken hands and are getting ready to get into the final round.
has some jealous wrist-mounted folders, so shots.
We're ready.
Yeah, they can start whenever.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. I'll be right back. Paul's
Sure.
got it.
You get the bum.
I'll leave in Paul's capable hands for a minute.
Yep. Okay, so I'm kind of curious. Should the TIE fighters have just set up to joust?
What's that thing have left? Two. After all, one of dies and then return. So that's
Because you know that if you were set up the TIE fighters, you could have done the 5 forward.
down to 1.
Because he can't do. Well, I guess he could do. Can they do 4 forwards, Hawks? I don't even remember. It might be a red move. Or. But I think. I'm wondering if the joust would have been a better choice. Just race down the line and just get right in there. You have less options. Here you have to fly through these rocks that you don't want to have any part of.
I have a couple charges.
Yes, FA is feedback array. So I'm pretty sure those space runners are going to be pretty high priority targets by Steve.
There's no point.
What is he? Oh, he's doing a hard turn too. There. They both set up and then did hard turns. Interesting, interesting.
Six.
Strength 10 and not being.
7. 8. 9. 10.
Now he has to mark this guy to do his other guy.
Might be able to pull something out of my. But
Or just do it that way. That works too.
this guy.
What is up with these asteroids? I think that's just the glare on some of it.
He's excited.
We've got a lot of debris fields, actually. These are all debris fields except for one asteroid, one random asteroid in the middle of the field there.
Strength 6. Are they going to melee too, or?
Grenades.
But yeah, say hypothetically Steve set up across and just did a 5 forward. Then comes in behind there. That I don't know. That'd be interesting.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, yeah.
I need to go.
I didn't pay attention to who placed what.
I made it. Woo!
So let's see what's Julian doing now.
And the Haminator.
Julian really can't afford to let Steve get behind him. That's how Steve ended up winning the last game.
I'm gonna swing first.
So once you get behind these guys, it's bad news.
Reach charge in. Haminator's going in.
Yeah.
So he's gonna probably stick
The big
to his side.
I have returned.
Oh yeah, that is a random mustache there. Yeah. Okay, so there's 2 rocks and 4 debris fields.
Charging. I need a 5-inch charge. So I'm going through.
Steve's going to turn right in.
Yeah, Steve did a 1 left turn first turn. Now he's doing a 1 right turn. He's just kind of slowly moving, trying to get a good feel for where Julian's going to end up being. Because it's not like those Hawks get a lot of choices.
Right. I'm real interested to see the shooting star. I mean, this is a real puzzler. After watching that last game of Julian's, that looks like a tough nut to crack.
Yeah. Yeah, but Steve can just put out a ton of damage really quickly. If he gets the things rolling well with Omega Leader and Zeta Leader and Scourge, you just like watch all these 3-die attacks.
Yeah, that last round with those Y-wings, that was really something.
Yeah, if you can burn down a Y-wing before he can fire, you can burn out a Hawk.
Right.
But I was saying, while you're out, like, do you think it would have been smarter for Steve to set up, because Julian set up in the corner over there. If Steve just set up right across from him as a joust and just went 5 forward, full bore.
Well, I mean, look, I'm not a big tie swarm player.
Yeah, neither am I.
But I have found I fare better if I can drag them through rocks. So, I mean, if you got the opportunity to avoid that, I think you do.
Yeah.
But
And Julian can't really afford to just do the turn and give his back to the TIE fighters if they
so
set
he
up
has
right
to
across
joust
from
them.
them.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, you get behind them and blow up the Spice Runners, it's all over.
My brain not going to fly into how much faster going? As fast as it's 2 more seconds.
Well, see how it turns out.
My brain not going to fly.
More slow roll.
Yep. Palab can steal evades, yes. So Omega Leader is a sad panda with Palab still around.
Oh, yeah. No,
No, it's strength 6.
strength 6.
And Julian's just
Boom, 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 boom.
relaxing, not doing too much.
Baron, Jones, or general. This one.
You get the dogs too?
Yes.
Okay. So he's setting up for presumably another one turn next round.
He turned and rolled. Is that
Yeah,
what I missed?
turn and rolled. Yep.
What's the score Overwatch? Since I'm already locked in combat with their count.
Scorpion's initiative.
Green.
Initiative
4,
4 because I'm charting new terrain.
Is that, it's actually, does that slow down?
Yeah.
I mean, are these fellas here going to bust out cots in a minute or something? I mean, they're not even packing up.
I think I made it. Yeah, I made it.
Alright.
Got initiative 1 now.
Put that in there. Here's what we'll do. So this actually looks like an awesome battle. Got the Scorpion, that was from the bottom. Right, and Scorpion touching
We're here.
that would have up by the edge. You know, they're really up on the top
Over here.
Look at Mike's reaction to me post that picture.
Scorpion's going to win because I'm in initiative 1.
Possibly, but I don't know if you want to.
Baffling.
No, it has 1 whole one left.
Only one left?
Okay. So he's all ready to turn back.
That's the mission.
Okay.
That was the
What other
goal.
charges are you declaring?
Content fans just came in. They just came in.
Now, are we trying to...
Forgot this note.
I know they can't see my hands, but
Take that.
Nope, he missed.
is this sort of the scenario Dodd's looking for to...
I think Steve's looking to kind of turn next turn. Obviously, I mean he has to turn next turn.
Sure.
I mean I guess he doesn't have to. He can just race 5 forward and be like, nope, we're in an untimed final. I'm going to go somewhere else. If he really wants to, but I don't think that's a wise course.
That would be twice.
Well, good on these two. A lot of X-Wing. And their 75-minute round.
Yep.
Yeah. Got 6 attacks with the hammers and the fists. 4s. And bam, bam, bam.
So, I mean the TIE Fighters probably turn in here.
That one.
I mean, are we getting a bank out of these Hawks, or are they just going to creep straight again? I mean, they can't afford to do that too long.
Next.
I mean, at some point they're going to have to bank over or do a 2-turn or something.
Otherwise, you just let the entire Ruber tie swing in behind you? I can't imagine that's...
The Dreadnought is actually initiative 6. Because
Oh, you are? And you're including the Empire.
yeah. It's initiative 6 now because of his second powers. 2 times. And
I believe they have a stressful 3 bank
10.
Okay.
3.
for Hawks. I don't think he'd use that. Yeah, hawks don't really maneuver very well.
We're stuck in combat.
They are fearless.
Next up, I have idiots. Grease has a chainsaw, so why not? 3 times.
He's doing a fast forward move. Interesting, interesting.
6.
He's going fast, 3 forwards with his hawks.
Oh, okay.
And
Trying to get some distance in, so he can turn next turn maybe.
yep.
Okay, so 9 attack.
I have a bunch.
4.
So let's see.
I'm looking skill 5.
What's Tony looking for here? A mod.
Mod for the moderator for the channel. I say no. Don't make Tony a moderator.
Oh,
We don't trust you, Tony.
for what channel?
You have
Oh, a mod for my channel.
Yeah.
No.
10 saves. How many did you say for me?
7.
He's not happy. Lack of an endorsement.
10.
Yeah.
And they are.
Oh, he's saying 'cause it'll let him post pictures in chat.
4 of my guys are dead.
It's a hawk dial. People can look it up online.
Yeah, Tony.
I only lose 2. Back to storm shields.
So these are just my mod options. Yeah, I can't even send pictures unless I'm on desktop. I can't send pictures in chat on iPad.
These guys are going to swing first.
Man, Steve is super conservative here. This is interesting.
Characters I don't use a lot.
Well, if what he does after this is pulls these
I've got Tycho,
the 2 on the top,
Ashraf,
if they swing on around and these 3 keep trucking and sort of dragging along with these hawks, he might end up with a nice situation here in a couple turns. Dogs, these will be on YouTube within a couple hours of me getting home. They take a little while to process, but I'll have them up on YouTube this evening, all except for round 2, which I got to splice together, and that probably won't go up until tomorrow.
Well, they're measuring. Looks like they're still barely out. Maybe not.
That one, that's close.
Yeah, super close, but I think they're out. Yep. They agree that they are all out of shots. Yeah, he totally barrel rolled in front of that asteroid. I'm assuming he's not going to run over it, but you never know.
Well, I think the bank keeps him clear of it.
Yeah, I think he probably shouldn't have taken that barrel roll, just so he can go 5 forward this turn coming up
I
and
see. Sure.
get in there. But maybe he doesn't want to get close yet because of the feedback arrays.
Well, that topmost tie has a good opportunity to overfly the mustache, and I think he needs to do that if he can. You definitely want to fly over the mustache if you can get away with it. And he's there, so he should. Witness me. What?
2 guys get.
Well, really, you want to attack the hawks.
9 guys get.
Ideally, you want to tail them. So, since they're moving after you, and you kind of know where they're going, so they don't have a lot of choices. So tailing them is just fine usually.
I got a combat shield. So 1, 2, 3. Time to flat up.
Yeah. It's not even so much Paladin Torgal screwing everything up. It's those Spice Runners with their feedback arrays. Steve can't really afford to get feedback arrayed too much, because that's just dead TIE fighters everywhere.
Yeah, feedback is real effective against TIE fighters. Not enough hull.
Yeah, well,
I guess that works.
Yeah, the primary, I mean, who cares about the primary? I'm just saying, like, you don't really need them blocking your TIE fighters. If you're behind them, you know you can move to roughly where they are. Does Greedo trigger off of feedback? No, because it's not an attack, and Greedo only triggers off your attacks.
Alright, well, let's finish the combat.
I didn't kill that. Castor's gonna follow you.
Over here?
Yeah. Mission 4. What's your skill?
5, and I am initiative 4 as well. So we'll simultaneous.
Then you go 4s. 10. I pen your front armor.
13 on the front.
I roll armor 4. Maybe 2, so I need a 6. Armor destroyed.
I don't remember the exact phrase, but I think it's the first damage dealt by you during an attack.
Let's find out.
I don't recall. Actually, it's
1, 2, 3, 4.
it's the first damage card you deal during your first attack. I forget the exact phrase,
I
but
have it right here.
okay, you have it right there.
I will tell you that is a crew card, correct?
Yep, Greedo.
Armor me, so I don't get range. So 5 was yours? 4.
Hit me 4 times. Strength.
10.
Greedo, the first time you attack
Yep.
each
Okay.
round. So it is hinged to an attack. The first time you attack each round and the first time you defend each round, the first damage card dealt is dealt face up.
Okay, so we're back to moving. Julian is turning in. Yep.
Oh yeah, I wasn't reading. See, I was looking, I wasn't reading. So the conversation was over, and I'm still
That's fine.
researching.
So yep, Julian's turning in, trying to keep his rear arcs free of TIE fighters.
Yeah, it's a good call, I think. And he's not in a terrible position.
No, it's fine. He can keep doing 2 turns next turn.
Pretty
yeah.
good. Pretty good setup for the next turn.
We're going to finish this.
And yep,
And
this
here
is
they
where
come.
Steve has to pounce. Yep.
I want skill 4.
So the question is, does you just get a bunch of tokens and deal with it, or? Ooh, nice. The 3 bank did not clip that rock. Ooh, very
Well
good,
done.
very good, very good. I think this other guy is just gonna have to eat it unless he's doing a hard turn here. Oh no, he had him just go straight. And Julian's marking him. So yeah, he's just gonna go straight and then do a barrel roll to get his shot off.
Yep.
That's not a bad move either.
No,
Very good by Steve.
Well done.
Yeah, very
the
solid
roll.
play. Yep. Look at that.
Nice.
Very well done.
Spare him all those TLTs. He can get feedback, I guess, but that really jams up the movement options
Yeah.
for those 2 Spice Runners.
Yeah, where are the Space Runners going to go? They got no place.
24 saves. 24 saves, I got 6 guys.
I think this might be a rough turn.
Yeah, he should be able to kill at least 1 Spice Runner before it goes.
Right, so statistically they die, but you need to take 7.
One of these guys should go down before they get to fire. It's just really, Steve has to make a decision of who does he want to shoot at. I like shooting Spice Runners just because of the feedback array, and all the other. Well, actually, Torkel's gonna smack one of them, and Palub's gonna steal a token. But whatever. I advise against shooting Palub. Palub's usually like one of the last ones you're gonna shoot at. I think in this particular case. Oh, who did he target lock? That'll tell us who he's planning on shooting at.
At the top left, Hawk target locked.
Okay.
Was that a mega leader back there?
Yeah, it's a mega leader in the back who did the target lock. Okay. So
this is Zeta leader right on top of him, so he's going to take the stress.
get the 4 dice attack.
Get the 4 die attack.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he stole it. I was wondering if he was going to steal the... Well, maybe he was out of range for stealing the evade. Fine, I'll take another one of the cookies.
Well, there's only 3 left now. We might as well eat them.
That's Howlander's shot. Crack shot. Gets damage in. This is Omega Leaders. Omega Leader gets a re-roll from Hal Runner. And
This guy had one more whole point.
still shooting at the same guy. I think he didn't make any headway though with his roll and re-roll. So now Scourge or has to
Spends it.
Yep. He has to shoot at a different guy, unfortunately, because he just doesn't have arc on the first guy.
Eat that last cookie.
Oh, fine, I'll eat your last cookie. Crack shot.
Alright, let's clean up then.
Now, who's this? Does that leader have arc on that guy?
No, he's just doing the... Okay. Is that Zeta Leader and the other one's Dark Curse?
That
No.
should be Zeta leader right up next to the formation.
Did we miss the Zeta Leader shot, or did he not shoot Zeta Leader?
Did we miss it? Oh, he
Oh, no,
didn't
Zeta
take the stress.
Zeta Leader's down to PS0. That's why we missed it. Zeta Leader got shrunk from Torkel.
Oh, I see.
That's why.
So it's still coming.
So
Well, they can't really kill him. He's right on top of him.
he's so on top of them. He's not gonna... I don't think he's gonna die.
Well, from what I understand, the Fire Raptor model is really fantastic.
Yeah, a couple of guys are commenting on that. Yeah, it was really nice maneuvering by Steve there.
Yeah.
He went from everybody outside of range 3 to a bunch of guys in range 1. I mean, well done.
And now here comes some TLT shots.
Yeah, I don't know who's... There's no real way to... I mean, unless they point them out.
I'm glad we got in a good game today. Yeah, it was good. Do it again.
Random fires spraying all over the place. I think he's firing at the one that's right in front of his ships.
Is he putting primaries into him?
No, like from...
Oh, that's Scourge directly in front of him.
Yeah.
I drove back and forth. What are you doing in Richmond? I was thinking test for what? Firefighter. Oh, you need firefighter? That's the end goal.
Okay, so it looks like he's going over at Howl Runner with a Space Runner here. So he's not using his whatchamacallit, feedback array. He's using TLTs.
Somebody get a crit? Yep.
Oh, Greedo gave him a crit. I don't think Greedo works on that second TLT shot, so I think that was not kosher there, but...
Yeah, guys, it's very... I mean, with all these TLT shots, it's very difficult for us to keep track of who's who's shooting at who. I mean, we try, but it's tough.
Does it really matter? That guy just died.
Yeah, well, that's what we're watching for.
That was a feedback array shot. So, oh, and, hey, Julian's being helpful and pointing out.
Showing who's shot up.
Yeah.
So going from left to right, I'd imagine that's Palab with 3, Torkel with 1, and his Spice Runners are free of damage. And this is going to be our range 1 shot with
Zeta Leader.
Zeta Leader.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's going to take stress.
Yeah. That was
He is going to light that guy up.
Yeah. Scourge got taken off the board pretty quickly.
That was pretty fast.
Yeah. Well, I think it's 3 health. So
What's he got? Reroll 1. No,
no, he's too far
range.
from.
Okay,
from
so that's 3 hits. Dead.
Pop. Well,
So that was Palab. He's
Well,
gone. Was it Palab? Let me see.
no, I don't think so.
The other demonic walker, literally one page over from them.
Greedo got wasted.
Oh, that was Greedo. Okay.
He's got literally now 13, 13, 11. Obviously that's better. 34, that's better. Same whole points.
Okay, so one of his ships is stuck going 1 forward.
5 points cheaper.
The one that feedback arrayed Scourge for the kill.
Better stats, better guns, everything.
Straight into the debris, which is not the end of the world.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the one that's at 1 health left, so...
There are 3 different versions of Demon Prince. You know that?
Yeah.
There are Demon Princes in the regular cast demons, or like cast Space Marines, and Foreign Demons. 3 different kinds, they all have different rules. There should just be one unified kit for all casts.
So he's... Even with getting one of his guys drained down to PS0, he stands a pretty good chance of putting that last point of damage in on the ship that's got 3 hull damage on it. I think that's...
Pretty sure it's Palab.
You think it's
3 whole damage.
You think so? Go check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. It's the other.
It's the other. Yeah. He wants to get rid of those Spice
Feedback
Runners.
chips, yeah.
Feedback arrays are no
Paladin-
bueno.
Palab and Mux haven't taken any hits. They're both chilling with their shields.
Sending out an SOS. They always play like random music in the background in this place.
Sometimes there's music, sometimes there's not.
I think good enough to, I would have killed that, I would have been up to like 12.
Oh man.
Initiative 5, I mean. He's strength, weapon skill 6, strength 10. Initiative 6. 5. Weapon skill 6, strength 10. Remember how he was charging up his relic? So he got it up to
Okay, looks like dials are set.
5, so you can have strength 10 and 2 without initiative.
You were saying that the, that's good.
So that's not some stuff,
Looks like he did not blow up hitting the debris field.
some fun stuff, but overall,
Oh, you rolled for it already?
Yeah, he started by rolling for it.
Okay.
so he might have been able to take our rank. We've actually played that out. And then it would have blown
He'll stress
up.
again coming off it. His nubs
Yeah.
are there. So.
Yeah. Bad things will happen to him again, yeah. Julian's actually breaking up the formation. He's not having them all do the same maneuver. What is... And then a big move there.
Into a bump. You know, I don't.
That's interesting. I would have just done the 3 rather than the 4 there. Because the 4 stressful and he's bumping. Like, did he really need to bump?
I think if we end the if they manage to kill the Spice Runner this turn,
Okay, they're marking that
Julian
one.
might have a bit of an issue.
Yeah, there's. And
look
let's
at
see.
that.
Oh, if Dark Curse squeezes that in there.
Did
Oh,
Oh,
That was nice.
that is going to be brutal.
never got the guys out of it. Fast.
Yeah, that's probably going to finish him off. And yep, Zeta Leader's holding on to the stress. Oh man. Oh yeah. Two turns are green for Zeta Leader. Yeah, so that's a great move too. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
bad. He's going to be
in-
range 1 now of that guy,
Yeah.
whoever that is.
Whichever one that is, yeah. I think that's Torkel there.
I think Palab is the dark one
Yeah.
on the low peg. Yeah.
See ya. Okay, so Hal Runner bumps on up there. And Omega Leader,
I'm sure we'll find some.
who knows what Omega Leader does? Nothing.
Nothing. Yeah, bumps.
Yeah.
So, it's bad day for a couple of these guys.
Yeah, it's like, who...
Well, Omega Leader can take out that Spice Runner on the debris,
Yeah,
and then both
both of those other ships go
the
against
Zeta
Torkel.
Leader and
Yeah. Well,
Darkers
Yeah.
can shoot up Torkel.
so pretty much no matter who he negates, like, he can drop one of them down to 0 and steal the token from the other to try to get his guy to survive long enough.
So, I mean,
So let's see. Okay, so he stole that token. Interesting.
whose did he take?
He stole Zeta Leader's
Zeta
token.
Leader.
He didn't want the 4-die attack.
Well, yeah, well, here it comes anyway. Here comes the 4.
Yeah, so
he didn't want this focus.
he
though.
drained Omega Leader because Zeta Leader's taking the shot.
He gets a good natural roll, so
Well, honestly, I would have turned
Troubles.
around in second. Nights, actually.
what's he done there? So he spent 2, 1.
2 damage, I think, or maybe just.
Can't.
Well, he's got one. Yeah, he's got one face down card on that new ship now. So Torkel's got one face down.
Oh, because it took 2. Okay. Okay.
So now we're having Dark Curse try to finish off that last ship. Can Dark Curse do it? This is 2. He needs 2 naturals. Did he get 2 naturals?
Yep, got him.
Oh, he got him.
If you had even one more whole point on that night,
I probably could take it.
Yeah, Scourge on one of the Spice Runners. We know who died.
Yeah, Greedo Hawk died a couple turns ago.
No, last turn.
Greedo Hawk was it last turn? The first one to go.
Yeah.
Greedo.
And Scourge died. Yeah.
I moved through terrain.
right, but I was already on.
And now another
You don't go in
another Spice Runner died, and now we're doing some TLT shots before Omega Leader goes.
Slows you down.
Not if you hit something that's pinned or locked in combat. Then you're in normal initiative. That is if you have grenades. You should roll that. You're gonna get 3 more victory points for that.
Let's go.
5. No, 3.
Torkel's about to have a really bad day.
3 times.
Like, he's got a lot of ships pointed in his direction.
Got a 6.
1, 6. That one does nothing, right?
Yeah, nothing. That's D6 plus 6.
It's 4 dice because of the... Oh, there goes Hal Runner.
Okay.
It's a 4. Attack.
Well, slugging it out.
Yep, I mean, they're both losing 1 ship a turn, which favors the guy who has 5 ships over the one that has 4.
Right. Here comes Omega Leader shot.
Okay, and he still has his evade token, so...
Juke.
Yeah, so he'll remember to juke.
But you did take him down
Yep, there's the juke.
At least 3.
It takes 1. Yep.
We're cleaning up. We've been cleaning for a while.
And so now he only has 2 health left on Torkoal.
Oh, okay. This is one guy.
And meanwhile, Palab is untouched as far as I know.
Yeah, I believe he is.
Well, next time we can play a smaller game if you want.
Yeah,
Like 3,000 points.
big games take a long time.
3,000 points is still big enough we can bring some fun stuff.
Yeah,
But it'll be a little
that's silly.
quicker game, obviously.
Okay, so Torkoal here wants to stay alive.
That's right there.
Probably does, I don't know, 2 turn towards Julian's side of the board, maybe? Or,
That was what I was thinking.
yeah.
You definitely
Or-
don't want to turn to the right and have both those TIE fighters just straight pursue you. I think that's curtains.
Thing is, I'm assuming the TIE fighters are just going, like, Zeta Leader's just doing a 2 forward. I think he's just going to do 2 forward here.
Mm-hmm.
And Dark Curse, I don't know, maybe he just goes forward and accepts the fact that he's going to nip that debris.
I'm sure if you Torkoal. No, Torkoal's got two in the hall.
Yeah, Torkoal's got 2 life left. And the TIE fighters that are on the board are pretty much okay. Julian's been doing a pretty good job of focusing his fire.
And the whole detachment.
Everybody's dials are down. Let's see what it does. 2 to the left.
Back here,
Yep.
we're packed.
And I think we'll see a 2 straight out of Zeta Leader.
Did not do much.
He'll be in good shape.
The blood slaughter was part of that unit. That was definitely not too good of that.
Yep. Hub's running off that way.
Fire would come in and they would have made a difference. Those aren't great. Our flyers.
So what did he do there?
Oh, guessed right.
He saw the move.
Transports and they can drop people out.
Well done.
Good work
man.
there, Steve. Nice.
I think we can assume he also saw it with Zeta Leader.
Grab, shoot.
It was well done. Yep.
Oh no,
Nope,
he
went the other way.
He hedged his bets.
Hedged
He
his
had
bets.
one going each way. So
He's gonna bump.
Yep.
So, not terrible.
no.
Does he still have arc?
If,
I don't know.
I
Can't tell.
don't think he has arc, but I think he is within range 1. So that's the
No,
important
getting
part.
shot up.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be Dark Curse with the range 1 shot.
Yeah, Dark Curse has a beautiful shot there, yeah. And now Omega Leader is just doing the 1 turn here and presumably going to get a target lock. I would target lock here. That way that someone's not modifying dice. Yes, the Dark Curse isn't going to fire until
I think he's
till the
debating
end.
barrel
Yeah.
rolling to the right, trying to get in range 1 of
Ooh, that's another good one. Yeah.
range 1 of Palab over there, and
Yeah.
potentially getting out of range 3 of. But I think he'll still be in range 3 of Torkoal.
Well, he'll have a rock.
Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah,
He's gonna
you're
roll back
right.
into-
Yep, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
No, Julian shouldn't concede. It's the finals. You play it out. You never know. And then, yeah, Palab the jerk just stole the evade token. He's not going to use it even. He's just going to throw it away.
He's gonna take it.
He's just taking it to throw it away.
All right, so this is our range 1 shot from.
Oh, he didn't Torkoal it? Oh, I guess it didn't matter
Killed
because
him.
even if he did Torkoal it, Torkoal wasn't going to get a shot. Like none of his
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So it does have a shot there against
Yeah.
Zeta Leader.
Yeah, you should have tortled that.
That just sounds fun. He should toggle that. It's fun to say.
I mean, I don't think it really would have mattered in the long run if you tortled it. Dark Curse wasn't about to get killed anyway. So.
Right. What's that? TLT shot on Zeta Leader?
Yeah. Some TLTs. Pew pew pew
Two.
pew 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 pew.
Did you get them both through?
I don't know.
Damn it either. It's hard to keep track of the GLTs.
I mean, at this point, it's 3 TIE fighters versus Palub. Not looking too good.
Palub's still 100%, right? Ben's checking on Palub's status, I believe. I don't think he's taking a lick of damage.
He's got a shield.
Yeah, still got a shield. You know, I think it's on time though. You back off, get them back together, and come back. You know, come at them all
make a
together.
new approach. Yeah.
No rush. Move Omega Leader down with the down to the right
Yeah.
corner
This
there.
is where you regroup for a turn.
Yeah.
You don't have to concentrate so much on getting shots as getting a good approach. Yeah, your TIE fighters are all in disarray, pointing in different directions.
Get him back down.
Yeah.
Get them moved together. Come in for that one turn. You can wrap it up in one turn.
What's left in the remaining ships? We got Palub, who's full. Omega Leader, who I don't know how the TIE fighter's doing, but Omega Leader is pretty well off. Zeta Leader and Dark Curse.
Less than one lander here. We only have one job.
Yeah, all these guys are jerks on the board.
Pick up shots to other units. Fire doesn't have to take.
We're in the jerk meta. Oh, you did a sloop there.
Okay.
Oh, do you sloop
Yeah, I
here?
find that surprising.
Oh, the one turn there.
Why? What's the hurry? You know,
Yeah.
turn him out. So now he's going to take shots and not give any back.
Yeah, like a 2 left sloop would have been fine, or even just like do a 3 left turn and be like, I'll get back to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get them all back together. Swing them back together. And slide in and jump him.
Mm-hmm.
What? Won the tournament. Oh, they're still playing.
Oh, he's trying to close around range 1?
I'm not sure he gets that.
I don't.
I mean,
That's close.
it's tough with the angle to tell if he's got it, but no, didn't get it.
You know the thing that hurt me the most, I think?
Yeah.
I was like, he's immobilized. I'm like,
Fortunately, the terrible TLT rolls there.
nothing.
Yeah.
Only took 1 damage from it.
Not terrible.
I was like, you're gonna sit there and think about
Still, in that situation, I just don't see the hurry.
Yeah. So now he's going to do what, like another 1 turn, and then another, or maybe a 2 turn and a barrel roll. Yeah,
Yes.
he's got a 2 turn right and a barrel roll, and going to try to keep closing the range 1, but
Yeah, definitely on that one. He probably should have target locked.
yeah.
That barrel didn't do anything for him. Okay, styles down. Julian's sorting out that last. Okay, Omega Leader is stressed, but he's pointing the right way. Did he just sloop?
Oh, you mean Zeta Leader?
Zeta Leader down
Yeah,
the bottom.
yeah, he
just
slooped,
slooped.
yeah.
Okay.
And yep, big turn there.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Dark Curse is like whatever. You can't modify your dice on me anyway. So
Right. He's going to roll forward. Does he get up into range 2? I don't think so. I don't think he's quite there.
Yep.
Now, what Omega Leader does have here is another great opportunity to fly over the mustache.
Yes, yes, excellent opportunity for that.
We need to get that done.
Yep.
Oh,
The one turn, yeah. And yeah, gotta lock it.
locks.
Yeah.
Okay.
No dice modifications is pretty huge. Bum, bum. Range 2. And yeah, no tokens for Pallet of Steel. And oh, we spent the target lock.
Oh, you know what else hurt me in the soul?
Gave him one more.
Yep. Oh, a face up.
Crit.
That was a good gun.
We can't read it, guys.
Yeah, we can't read face up cards.
We can't read those, guys. Thanks.
Shaken. Okay. No straight move next turn. I doubt he was going to do straight move anyway. Oh, we got the range 3 stress the full shot.
Oh, what are we doing?
Well, that is easier. Now that the game's almost over.
Right.
And oh, it doesn't look like Dark Curse did much of anything there. Nope, got a point in. So we got Shaken Pilot, and so 2 life left on Palab there, with 3 TIE fighters staring him
Who's
down.
he shooting at here? So that's 2.
Hopefully he's shooting at something that has
2. No.
nothing.
Oh, called it. Okay.
Yep, with 2 life left, there's no way he gets out of that.
So
that
there's
is the game.
So the 2016 Next Wing Store Championship in HUZZAH Hobbies is over with one of our local guys, Steve Dodd, pulling it out over our visitor from Phoenix, Julian Horvath, who put in a good go with 4 Hawks,
Yeah.
but didn't quite make it. So, but a good game, fun to watch.
Yeah, it was really good piloting by Steve, getting
Very well flown by Steve.
those TIE fighters in.
And a couple of those maneuvers, and the turn there where he ended up killing Torkel, where he sort of hedged his bets, went left, right, and that was great. So good stuff, fun day. So thanks everybody for joining us. These will go up on YouTube here shortly. If you want to take a look at them, the channel's the same. The YouTube channel is Steel Enterprises, but with a space. So thanks for tuning in. I'm Aaron Utley. This is
Paul Heaver.
Paul Heaver, and we appreciate you guys joining us, and have a good evening.